All righty. All righty. It says I'm live. I might need to turn another light on. Let me turn this lamp on back here. Let's see. Let's turn these overhead lights on. Let's see. That helps a little bit. Need to get a little more light on the picture. I don't have my glasses on. Oh, man. Need my glasses, don't I? Good gracious. Hey, Jamie, how are you? I'm trying to get things going this morning. I hope the stream looking okay. I'm coming from upstairs trying out. Let's see which, I don't even know which Wi-Fi I'm on. Okay, good. I'm on the Verizon. Okay, I'm on that one. All right. Is the stream look pretty good? I was running late today. Meant to go back up to the building. Okay, everything's good. Hey, Kevin, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while, Kevin. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, my old eyes look kind of baggy here because I don't have my glasses on. I might have to squint to see all the writing too. Oh, me. I come running upstairs. Daughter, actually, I was snoozing away just 5 minutes ago almost. I had fallen asleep in my recliner downstairs, and my daughter came up and said, "Are you not doing your podcast today?" I said, "Well, what time is it?" She says 5 to 9. I said, "Lord have mercy. Let me get upstairs." Oh man. Yeah, I was snoozing away, and that's why my old eyes look baggy. But it's the real me. It's the real me. I'm doing okay, I guess. Yeah. Y'all guys let me know if this stream looks funky or anything. I'm trying to improve my setup and everything. I'm trying my best to get the best upload, and I've changed my routers around and all kind of stuff. So I've done some different things up here in the office. So hopefully it'll do pretty good. Get a little caffeine in me here to wake me up too. That would help. Yeah, are you on the road, Kevin? Of course, you've kind of retired off the road, haven't you? Didn't you kind of back off from that? I know I am glad to be off the road. I don't miss one bit being on the road. I can tell you that. Being on the road was it has its tough days and everything. I mean, it's good for some people, I guess, but for me, I could do without it. I'm not happy driving a truck anymore. I'm even when I get out and about. Jim and I have talked about this several times. Jim and I both are happy that we're not driving anymore. With today's traffic and everything, it is tough out there, and the roads don't seem to be getting any easier. Oh, you're starting a regional job, huh? Next week. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it's different. It's different out there on the road today than what it was when I was out there. I mean, I think about it. I was on the road almost. Of course, the last few years I didn't drive as much. The last few years I probably didn't put in. I probably didn't drive maybe 30 days a year because uh, I was mainly a substitute, and I did a lot of shuttling of equipment back and forth. but I tried to stay off the road the last few years. But you know, it is what it is. So you're gonna be running dedicated freight out and back. Okay, well that's good. Yeah, that's good. Well, I hope everybody made it to June 1st. Okay, this is my birthday month. I got a birthday at the end of the month. Of course, it's my birthday month for my son and myself, my grandson, one of my brothers. My dad was born in June. I've got my sister-in-law, uh, sister-in-law, several cousins, everything. June is a big birthday month for our family, and so it is what it is on that. But I'm glad to have made it to June 1st. Anyway, uh, Barbara and I have been doing a lot of work outside. I was maybe that's why I was snoozing away. She had me working hard yesterday. I was out with my track hoe and the skid steer. I was cleaning up the backyard. We still have debris from a year ago that I haven't had a chance to get completely cleaned up when we had the tornado that came through that did all the damage and did the damage to my house and took out wiped out a bunch of trees. We got a bunch, and across the way from me, I got my neighbor has about I don't know 50 or 60 acres of nothing but trees, and he had a tremendous amount of trees that got knocked down in there. So you know, between that and everything else has happened, I mean, it's been a lot of cleanup, a lot of cleanup. No, June 28th is yep, June 28th is my birthday. Yeah, yeah. I, I I'm kind of squinted. I don't have my glasses on. I thought it said 29th. Yeah, June 28th. Yeah, that's my birthday. My son's is June 27th. Mine's June 28th, and my grandson's his birthday is June 16th. So his is the day after Father's Day this year. And my brother's is on Father's Day. My brother Don, he was born on June 15th. So yeah, we got a lot of birthdays. Ooh, let me set up a little bit. Kind of slumped down in my chair there a little bit. But yeah, you know, it's uh it's a different gosh, I'm lost my train of thought. Lost my train of thought. But you know, I hope everything's going good for everybody. Uh, politically, I hope we can get settled out one day here. I would have thought when Trump got in that things would go a little bit smoother, but the Democrats keep getting crazier and crazier, and the Democratic judges out there are crazier and crazier. I mean, it's turned into a sad situation that our that our government is being ruled by judges right now, and that they're clogging up the court system and putting, you know, they're doing a new precedent, I think, with Trump, and you know, if the Democrats get back in, the retribution will be their thing too. You'll see. I think you'll see a lot of Republican judges do the same stupid things that the Democrat judges have done. If you know, it's going to be turnabout's fair play, I believe, but we'll see. I don't know. I do like things to run a little bit better, and you know, it is what it is. But you know, if the Democrats keep doing their stupid thing by defending all these immigrants and all these crazy things like that, when 90 or 80% of the public wanted the immigrants, wanted the illegals to get out of here. They don't want all these millions of illegals here. And if the Democrats keep defending the fact that they can let these people in and be illegal and commit all these crimes, then I think they're going to lose again. And I hope they do. I hope they lose. I hope they lose more on a local end. I mean, that's the biggest thing. We can't lose Congress. Uh, uh, we can't let Congress get away from us again. And if we can get some of that turned around, we might can resolve some of these problems. I don't know. Yeah, he's not one of their boys. He's not. He's not a politician. He's a businessman, and for the fact that he wants to do business right, and that's what drives him crazy. Oh yeah, they're. I don't know if they're running out of tricks, but they're definitely trying all the tricks in the book, aren't they? I mean, that's the thing about it. They're definitely trying every trick in the book to do everything they can uh, to disrupt the situation. I mean, it's crazy right now, and then you still got these ultra liberals that are going. They keep all this trans stuff is still aggravating everybody. I mean that there's a couple of young boys that are playing in girls sports that are winning everything they can, and then even Trump passed that boys and girls don't compete like that. A lot of these states are not like California. There's some young boy out there that he's winning everything in track and knocking girls out of the competition and everything. But they keep saying, "Oh, well, he needs a place to compete." Well, he can compete with the boys. He's a boy, you know, but he can't compete against the boys, and that's the reason he's over there and he's beating up on the girls. I mean, it's just farce. It's just farce. Well, I think so too. I think Trump needs to just, and he's doing it in some ways. Up in where is it, Maine? Is it that Maine governor that's so stupid about that same thing too? Up there in your neck of the woods, Jamie, Massachusetts and Maine, all those ultra liberals up there are crazy, aren't they? I mean, you know that. I mean, you know that firsthand, being on the city council up there in your neck of the woods up in Massachusetts. I mean, that those people are crazy. Those people are definitely crazy. But it is what it is. That's that's all you can say. I mean, we have to live with those crazies and do what I'm glad I'm not in competition of something like that nowadays. I mean, good gosh, I mean it's pathetic. Yeah, and I don't understand that. I do not understand that. Why New England is New England? I mean, it's in fringe areas, New England and California, and it looks like the rest of the United States is kind of gets it. I mean, you don't hear about that happening in Ohio as bad or North Carolina. I mean, you don't hear about it. It's not going to happen in North Carolina. North Carolina legislature is we're Republican down here. The majority is Republican, and it's just not gonna show up. Well, I tell you what, I'm getting dark circles under the old eyes here. Now, my glasses sort of hide that, but boy, uh, I'm looking. I'm looking my age this morning. I'm gonna have to get some of that stuff that makes your eyes not look as baggy. But I'll be 74. I'll be 74 at the end of the month. So I guess I look 74. I guess so. I shouldn't complain. Yeah, Massachusetts is a breeding ground of some of those crazies. That's for sure. Yeah, they do come out of the woodworks up there, don't they? And you know, I guess it, like I said, it is what it is when we come to that kind of situation. Well, I hadn't got a lot to say this morning. I'm not going to tie up everybody's time too much. I'm not. I actually got, like I say, I got a honeydew. Oh, good gracious, there's Walter in there. Yeah, Whit. Oh, yeah, you live up there with Whitmer, don't you? Yeah, yeah. Whitmer, she kind of came around a little bit, didn't she, for Trump? But she held that those files up over her head and everything, wanting to shield the fact that she was down there trying to kiss his ring to get on the good side of Trump and everything. Yeah, that's what I need to do is put a mud pack on my face, I guess. I've had some mud on my face and everything. I'm gonna have to. Of course, anything I do this week, I do it alone because Jim's on vacation. Jim's on some sort of cruise or something. Uh, he I forgot what it was, but him and his wife are on some sort of vacation. I can't see Jim going on a cruise, but evidently his wife has talked him into something. So he's on some sort of cruise or something. But anyway, he's off. He left Friday. He won't be back to work, I guess, to the following Monday or whatever. So he'll be off for about 10 or 12 days and and everything. But yeah, yeah, Jim needs it, I guess. Jim and I both are the same age. Jim's about 2 months old. His birthday's in April, and mine in June. We're both 74, and we're both we look. We say it takes both of us to make one worker up there because uh, we both kind of hobbling around sometimes getting things done, but we get it done. We get it done. We we work around the farm here, and like I said yesterday, I did a lot of work yesterday, and I got to go back in a little bit uh, and work down here uh, in my backyard where we had all that storm damage. I've got to go back. I've got the mulcher, uh, my big tree. And Jamie, I think you said you want to see a video of it, so I probably ought to do that. I probably ought to video that and show some of the cleanup that I'm doing with it because it's a powerful machine. Uh, it's real powerful, and it'll sling some stuff. I don't have one of the high impact glass doors on my Bobcat, and I was chewing up some stuff, and it was sort of overhead yesterday. I was chewing up some tree limbs and everything, kind of coming down on it, and some of that debris popped back and hit my windshield, and I thought, oh God, it's about to break my windshield, and it didn't. Yeah, yeah, that mulcher, it does a good job. Uh, yeah, I'll have to do that. I'll have to do that. I'll get the old GoPro out. I'll get the GoPro and a few cameras out and probably just video some of that and put that up. See what you think about it and everything, and do that sort of stuff. I haven't taken the time. Gosh, it's probably been a year since I've done a video that wasn't a live video. Yeah, well, I I need one of those high impact doors. Is what I need. I mean, I've got the glass door, but boy, if I when that thing's flying, that tumbling so fast, and a piece of debris or a piece of wood or whatever comes back at you, I mean, it sounds like a piece of dynamite hitting your door, uh, or like a big rock or something. And I did that yesterday. I was I looked right quick to make sure that thing didn't shatter the whole door. but it didn't, thank goodness. But it wouldn't take much more to get it, that's for sure. It wouldn't take much more. And then I'll be spending $1,500 for a door, because that's what those things. That's one reason I hadn't bought one, because the doors are $1,500 to get one like that, and I just kind of hesitate. Now I bought that for my skid steer. I mean, my track hoe. And Jim and I actually made that ourselves. We got that and customized it, and I got that on my track hoe, because I got one for my track hoe too, and there's no protection on that. I mean, I don't have an enclosed cab, so I got that to keep that from coming back at me, and that helped a bunch. It helps a bunch. Yeah, yeah. I'm not so much worried about the face as I am getting getting a projectile to kill me or something. Uh, but yeah, I guess I need to protect the face too. But just mainly just need to make sure I don't get myself killed out there. Have something come back in like a spear or something like that. But it can be dangerous with them. That's for sure. That's for sure. Well, guys, I'm gonna head on out. I know Barbara wants me to get started with that, so I'm gonna head on out, get kind of cleaned up. I'm not cleaned up. Get out there and clean up some more debris and see what I can do. Y'all take care. I'm gonna see you later, and I'll catch you next week. And maybe I'll go ahead and do that video starting today, Jamie. All right, see you.